This lesson will describe the attributes of the Data Registry Data Entry screen. To open the screen, we click on the Data Registry button in the main menu. Then we'll select a record and click on the Edit button to enable us to view the data entry screen. There are two parts to the screen. The top portion contains the data registration fields, while the bottom portion enables us to batch the data. So let's first look at the data registration. The source of data identifies who sent the data, and that's selected from a drop-down menu. The receive date is the date the data were received. The cover letter date is the date of the covering letter or postmark that accompanied the data. The date AC is the date of acknowledgement of the data receipt. The click boxes cover the different data that could have possibly been sent. So we have log sheets, unloadings data, port sampling data, and observer data. The reference field is an optional reference number of the acknowledgement. So once we've registered the data, we can then put the data into batches for management purposes. So the data type, again we select from a drop-down menu for log sheets, port sampling, unloadings and observer data. The gear type is again a drop-down menu for long line, pole and line and purse seine. Batch ID is automatically generated by Toughman. Trips is the number of trips represented by this batch of data. Sheets is the number of data sheets represented by this batch of data. Date entered is the date the batch of data were entered into Toughman. Scanned is the date the batch of data was scanned. The Sent to SPC click box indicates that the scanned batch of data has been sent to SPC. The status field is not currently functioning, but is intended to show the status of the registration. At the bottom of the screen there are two buttons. The Cancel button saves the registration but exits without saving the batch data, while the Save and Exit button saves all of the data and returns us to the data list screen. That concludes this lesson.